Okay, this is just a quick update for some people because I am getting a lot of messages from people that are saying that their Federal Reserve routing number is not working anymore and the lesser bank number is not working anymore. Well, obviously, the Federal Reserve has probably blocked all of their routing numbers, and the lesser banks are probably blocking their routing numbers too now because so many people have figured this out. But there's enough human beings in this world, and there's enough human beings in the United States that are freaking out right now about this, trying to access their TDA accounts with social security numbers that have never heard of anything. And so I feel like with all the people in the world and all the intelligence that we have around, we could probably figure out what to do. Somebody can figure this out. I'm trying to think, what else was I going to say? With Heather Tucci and Randall Beane case, where it's the United States versus Randall Beane and Heather Tucci giraffe. That whole case is just insane. Like, it's crazy. I'm like super excited to hear more information about it. I have no idea who any of these people are. I have never heard of them before in my life, until, the past couple weeks. I've heard about it when I ran across Harvey Dent's channel and I watched his video, and I thought it was complete utter BS until I tried it myself and it worked, and then made me a believer. So then that's where I heard about Heather, because I heard him mention Heather, and I was like, well, who is this person Heather? And then, of course, Google is the biggest library in the entire world, or at least on the planet Earth, so it's not hard to find out information very quickly. So I'm constantly checking Google. I'm constantly like looking in the Washington Post or the New York Times or anything just to hear something. Like, I am so absolutely surprised that this is not on the mainstream media. Of course it's not going to be, because the same efforts that own the mainstream media own the banks and started the Federal Reserve. The same family started the Federal Reserve, so logically they're not going to post anything about this or publish anything about this for the masses to see. Even Democracy Now, though, like, they do post a lot of like stuff. My camera died, so I have to start where I ended, and I ended where I was talking about Democracy Now and how they haven't covered anything. The Young Turks hasn't covered anything. No major news media outlets have covered anything. No independent news media outlets have covered anything. And I just find that really strange. Like, even if somebody was covering the story and saying that it was total bullshit, at least someone would be covering it. No one is covering it for that. Nobody's covering it mainstream as truth, and nobody's covering it mainstream as even a bullshit fucking story. So I just find that crazy. I can't believe that. It doesn't make any sense to me. So that is why I'm here, and I'm sharing as much information as I can, because there are people out there that are looking for this information and they don't know where to find it. They don't know where to go. What I wanted to say about Randall Beane, I don't know, I can't even remember if I shared it earlier. If I did in the first part of the video, then I'm gonna share it again. But he wired, this is how it worked, because a lot of people don't understand how he even, what happened or how he did whatever he did. Okay, Randy Beane, he wired or $500,000 from his Federal Reserve account into his private bank, the USAA bank, okay? And then it cleared. And then he bought a CD with the $500,000, cashed the CD out, paid the penalty fee, cashed the CD out, liquidated it, and bought an RV, okay? Right after he got the RV, he had the title in his name. Like, the RV people had their money. He had his title, and he could have been on his happy-go-lucky way. But I think the RV people were working with somebody, because it just doesn't make any sense to me. This is weird. The RV people were like on the phone with Heather, talking to her, trying to, clear up his banking information. Like, why did they even care? Like, they had their money. Why? I don't even get it. Okay. So, anyways, Whitney Bank apparently contacted Randy, and they were saying that USAA Bank was contacting them, wanting to know about the funds because the originating bank was trying to do a reversal and this and that. Okay, it's been over a week now. Like, he's got his RV title in his name. It doesn't make any sense, you know? So, Heather gets involved and tries to help him with this and everything. So, what I'm saying is a lot of people think that the USAA Bank fronted him the money, in which he then removed and bought a CD with. That is not the case. That is absolutely not the case. Because, I mean, this is me personally. I mean, if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. Please comment down below if I'm wrong about this. But I feel like if it was... Oh, shit. Hold on. I gotta turn the fucking car on because I'm in my car. Okay. I'm gonna have to edit this shit out. Okay, like, I feel like if it was USAA Bank that he had stolen, supposedly, stolen $500,000 from, then it would be USAA Bank versus Randy Keith, or Kenneth, whatever his middle name is, Randy K. Beane. But it's not. It's the United States of America versus Randy Beane and Heather Tucci. So, and it's not Whitney Bank versus Randy Beane. It's the United States versus Randy Beane. So, somebody tell me below if it would still be like that even if it was USAA Bank or if it was Whitney Bank. If it was Whitney Bank or USAA Bank trying to get their money back, would the United States government be taking them to federal court? Or would they be going to criminal, civil district court, not federal court? Somebody explain that to me. Because I feel like the Federal Reserve put that money in that account and he took it out because it cleared and he bought a CD and he cashed that CD out and it had been over a week. Like, that was his shit. Like, even if the Federal Reserve, let's just say that all of this is BS. All of this is BS. None of it's true. Even if the Federal Reserve did that, they fucked up. You know what I mean? You can't just wire. It's not possible. There's no bank. This is 2017. This isn't the fucking 70s. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't where you go take a check and then, you can fucking run. No, like, in 3 days, they're going to know 100% if that money's going to clear or not. And when you're doing a ACH, like an automatic clearinghouse, that if you go to the Federal Reserve website, you get that money right away. Within 24 hours, like, that money clears with an ACH payment, an automatic clearinghouse payment. So, there's no bank in the United States of America, it shouldn't be, especially not the Federal Reserve, that's going to clear $500,000 if there's no account. I mean, come on, people. Think about this. Think about this. I mean, we haven't heard the whole case. I mean, let's just say hypothetically. I mean, I personally believe there's an account. But hypothetically, let's just say hypothetically speaking, unlikely. Let's just say there was a dirty person working at the Federal Reserve that did wire this money to Randy's bank. Then wouldn't there be another person involved going to court for illegally wiring $500,000 into an account? I think so, but there's not. I also think that they went ahead and arrested Heather because of her history, and they were like, screw this, we gotta lock this girl down. We can't even have her, have any involvement with this case at all. So they just wanted to do that conflict of interest BS or whatever. I don't even know. Like, it's all craziness. I'm going to try to find out as much information as I can. Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you know any information, please leave it down below. Leave any links you have. My email address is Willow, WILLOW, 0985 @yahoo.com. you can email me there. I'll leave that email in the description too. I want to know what you guys think. Anybody out there that knows Heather, message me, because I want to know what's going on. I want to hear the whole story. I want to know about this One People's Trust thing. I'm totally interested. I want to know everything. But thanks for watching. Please like this video and hit the subscribe button that's down there, and the little bell icon if you feel like seeing when my videos post, like in your little news feed on the front of your YouTube page or whatever. Sorry you guys, here's a PS. Please make sure you guys check in the description for my personal information that I give in my videos, because I have so many email addresses and I definitely got that email address wrong when I noted that in the video. The email address is actually willow1185@yahoo.com. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm not very good at doing this whole YouTube thing, but I promise I'll try to get better. Okay, bye.